Like I said, I wanted to talk about how screen and story and immersion all kind of work together. Um, One of the main concepts is if you think about a dome screen, it's your window to the VR world. It is, it's kind of like the deck of the Enterprise, but it's this window, and it really affects how you view that world, right? I like to tell our clients that you're in a spaceship, and how big is your window? And if your window is above you, well, you can't see in front of you. And if it's only in front of you, you can't see above you. And you think about that in your storytelling. I think it's an important concept, and it seems really simple, but if you start there, it really helps guide the the environment. And when you get larger than that, and we've all been in these big 20-meter domes, you kind of achieve spectacle as opposed to immersion. You don't really feel like you're there because everything's too big. Um, so now we take the scale down a little bit, and you go into the 10-meter to 4-meter diameter screens, and you can fit, 20 people to, 5 to 20, 25 people inside these screens. Things become more believable. The screen is far enough away that you're looking in the distance, but it's not so massive that you don't believe it. And this scale has been really, really good for giving that sense of immersion and what we call group VR, where multiple people share the same experience. Then we get to the right-hand column on the smaller screens. When you're like 2 to 4 meters in diameter, anything smaller than that, it's a 1 to 2 person experience. And if you do a 1 meter dome, it's not even worth it. There's no sense of immersion because it feels like a toy.
And in here, we can see a simulation. This software is very special. I hope that everyone is seeing the screen. This software allows to simulate what we was seeing, the dome. So it's very nice because I believe that without that introduction will be very hard to understand what this means. So yeah, well, basically we have in here a dome, the projection of a dome. Probably we can check in here. Let's try this one here already. This is basically dome. It's a sphere, half a sphere, and so I'm gonna put play in here. During we are watching this, I'm gonna talk about how this helped to this industry. Let me tell you, this is a national park, Colombian National Park. So the answer of their question was like, okay, let's think into 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 um, into immersive environments that the people can enjoy, can feel like they are in there. So more of these environments, they are hard to access. Some of them are dangerous. Some of them are very fragile, and well, yes, somehow expensive to reach. So for national parks, in this case, was like a good like bet, let's say, for to show their own parks. So this was a challenge because yeah, knowing everywhere you can learn these techniques. So was like quite to understand how you can really transform Panorama into a dome projections.
Anyway, so where we are with Full Dome, very interesting time right now. And these are some of the bullet points. But there's a big, public interest in all things immersive experiences, whether it's on your phone and a VR headset, at a venue, etc. And where we start is what is immersion? And immersion is nothing new. It's been, storytelling around a fire. It's been literature, it's been cinema, it's been theater. And so even though a lot of this technology I'm talking about is new and exciting, it's really gets back to the core of storytelling and human experience. And it's really just a way to enhance that and empower it with compelling technology. COSM is another advancing or kind of explosion of activity now. This is a conjunction of a number of companies that were purchased together. Evans and Sutherland, notably, many of you, I'm sure, in this audience are familiar, have contact with them. And COSM is now an attempt at creating many venues, not just the Sphere, which is singular at this point, but many across the country and potentially the world, with, again, I think it's 12K, but let's just call it 16K, high resolution LED screen also. And of course, this one has opened here in Los Angeles, adjacent to SoFi Stadium. And this is, again, a big commercial venture with a lot of investment. And what I thought on this was, and you all know the lat-long format, of course, this is the panoramic community. But I thought if I could do a stereo, top-bottom, 16K, 16K, lat-long, from that, I could go out to the Apple headset and easily achieve the 12K, 6K per eye. I could easily go to full dome at 8K. And then I could possibly go over to COSM at their 12K, which is a vertical full dome. So the circular images are called Dome Masters. That's the format that's worked in full dome compared to lat long that we do in panoramic.